We are asked to find the square root of 17 plus 12 root 2. Let us assume that our answer will take the form of a plus b root 2. Okay. Now let's expand a plus b root 2. Let's square it. Let's see what we have. This is a plus b root 2 bracket a plus b root 2. This will give us a squared plus ab root 2 plus ab root 2 plus b squared 2b squared. What I did was just multiply this and multiply this. When you multiply this, it gives us a squared. When you multiply this, it gives us ab root 2. Then this will multiply this and give us ab root 2. This will multiply this and give us b times b is b squared. Root 2 times root 2 give you 2 times b squared give you 2b squared. Quadratic terms, we'll have a squared plus, this will give you 2ab root 2, this and this, plus 2b squared. Do well to subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so that more of this video can actually come your way. We are looking at 17 plus 12 root 2. And now we have a squared plus 2ab root 2 plus 2b squared. We'll compare this and the real integer with this and this. Then we'll compare this with this. So we'll have 17 here to be equal to a squared plus 2b squared. I can take that as equation 1. Then we'll have 12 root 2 to be equal to 2ab root 2. From here, this 2 will cancel this to give you 6. This will cancel this. You now have 6ab. From there, b, equation 2, b will be equal to 6 over a. So we'll substitute this b into b in equation 1. Equation 1 there is equation 1 is 17 is equal to a squared plus 2. What is b? B is 6 over a from here squared. That gives you a squared plus 6 squared is 36. That is 6 times 6, 36 times 2, 72 over a squared. So we'll have 17 to be equal to a squared plus 72 over a squared. So let's multiply through by a squared. A squared times to give you 17 a squared. I want to remove this one from this bottom. That's why I'm doing that. Is equal to a squared. Sorry, a squared times a squared will give you a raised to the power 4 plus 72 a squared over a squared. So that will leave there. So we'll have 17a squared to be equal to a raised to the power 4 plus 72. Take this to this side. We'll have a raised to the power 4 minus 17a squared plus 72 is equal to 0. So factorize these numbers that can work here. Here 8 and 9. So we'll have a raised to the power 4 minus 9a squared minus 8a squared plus 72 equal to 0. This times this give you this. 8 times 9 give you this. Factorization of. So we'll have a to be common to both sides. Bring out a raised to the power 2. So here to be common to both sides. Bracket. What is left there? A raised to the power 2 into your give you minus 9 here. Minus 8 to be common to both sides. Bring out 8 into your give you a squared minus 9 to be equal to 0. So you have a squared here minus 8 and a squared minus 9 to be equal to 0. Alright? So here is either a squared minus 8 is equal to 0 or a squared minus 9 is equal to 0. If you take this to this side, a squared will not be equal to 0. Therefore here, a squared is equal to 9. A will not be equal to plus 3 or minus 3. Recall that 6 is equal to AB, right? So B is equal to 6 over A. If you take this, if you substitute this, you have B to be equal to 2. That's 6 over 3. That gives you 2 plus 2. If you substitute this, you have B to be equal to 6 over minus 3. That gives you minus 2. So A is equal to plus 3. B is equal to plus 2. A is equal to minus 3. B is equal to minus 2. So the roots, the answer to the square root, which is A plus B root 2, is equal to, if you take this one, you have 3 for A here plus 2 root 2. That's 1, and the other one is A minus 3 for A minus 2 root 2.